What if I told you that there's one simple script writing trick that could double your views? Well, after writing hundreds of scripts and working with a few big YouTubers, I'll be sharing how this one script writing trick can blow up your channel overnight, how you can actually apply this retention hack to your next video, as well as 8 different examples of this trick in action. But first, what is this hack and why is it so powerful? Well, believe it or not, but this trick happens to you on a daily basis and you might not even realize it. And it happened to me quite recently. A few days back, I was in my room on my bed. It was kind of late, that kind of night where you want to find that perfect movie to end the day with. So I grabbed my remote and started scrolling through some movie trailers, but most of them just showed random clips. No story, no hook. What were these movies even about? But then I stumbled upon the trailer for Pulp Fiction.
Come on, let's get in character.
And this was different. This trailer was a masterpiece. It had action, intrigue, and teased the story without giving away too much. So I was hooked. I had to watch the movie. And guess what? Pulp Fiction became one of my all-time favorites. And this taught me a huge lesson. Whether it's a movie or a YouTube video, the initial hook is crucial. So your ability to write good hooks is the one skill that will transform your YouTube channel overnight. But there's something else that makes hooks even more important as a content creator. Literally everything you do related to your business involves writing hooks. Titles are hooks. The very first line of your video, that's a hook too. Every main point you introduce starts with a hook, including your end screen call to action. Email subject lines, ads, sales letters, they're all hooks. So mastering this skill transcends getting views on YouTube. It's about capturing attention in every aspect of your business. Knowing how to capture that attention means you can guide that attention to clicking, watching, and buying. But how do you get good at writing hooks fast? Well, here's how I did it. So 2 years ago, I was close to giving up on my YouTube channel. Nothing seemed to work, but then something clicked. I realized the power of hooks. Now, let me be honest, I was terrible at first, but I didn't quit. I dived into sales copy, watched tons of videos, not just for fun, but to learn. I made a collection of the best hooks I could find, and this was my swipe file that I returned to frequently when I needed inspiration. And slowly, very slowly, it began to make sense. I started noticing patterns of what made hooks work, and writing hooks, it became a lot easier. So here's the deal. If you want to get good at writing hooks, there's no secret shortcut. It's about studying, practicing, and repeating. Just stick with it and you'll see improvement guaranteed. But now for the part of the video that you've all been waiting for, how do you actually write a good hook? Well, here are 8 different hook types that you can copy for your next video. And starting with hook number 1, let me show you an example of this in action. Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? Did you notice what the trick is? Well, this hook grabs your curiosity by asking a question that you might want the answer to. Now, obviously, you want the question to be relevant to your viewers, so don't ask, have you ever wondered why the sky is blue when your video is about how to cook pad thai? But another awesome thing about this hook is that it gets the viewer to subconsciously answer the question in their head, which adds an extra layer of engagement. So that's the first type of hook, the question hook. But for the second type of hook, here's an example. You've been charging your phone wrong your entire life. This makes you think, huh? I'm charging my phone wrong? So now you have to keep watching to find out. It challenges your habits or common beliefs, making the statement hook very effective. But writing good hooks for your videos can take quite a long time. That's why I've created a ChatGPT prompt that could write my hooks for me in under 3 minutes. So if you want to try it out for free, then check it out. Link is in the description. Which leads us to hook number 3, and let's dive in with another example. Last year, I was stranded on an island for a month. Here's what happened. This hook pulls you right into a story, making you wonder, how did they survive or what crazy things happened? And that curiosity is exactly why the story hook is so powerful. And it's not just for dramatic life events. Even simple, relatable stories can be just as captivating if it's relevant to your audience. So that's hook number 3, the story hook. But now for hook number 4. Here's an example. Navigating your 20s is like trying to assemble IKEA furniture without the manual. Can you picture it? Maybe you're getting Vietnam flashbacks to your past experiences with IKEA. That feeling of confusion mixed with determination. That's the power of a good metaphor hook. It connects your message with a relatable image, making complex ideas more understandable. But next up, hook number 5. Here's an example. Did you know that 90% of people live within 10 minutes of a McDonald's? Surprising, right? Well, that's the power of a statistic hook. It presents an interesting fact that challenges or enlightens the viewer's understanding of the world. And this then compels them to learn more about the context or the story behind those numbers. And that's your 5th type of hook, the statistic hook. Now, continuing to hook number 6, here's an example. Most people think sharks are the deadliest animals to humans. They're wrong. This is the common misconception hook, and it's great for educational content because it causes the viewer to want to stay tuned for the revelation afterwards. They want to know what they've been doing wrong. And I once did this accidentally for one of my old videos, and it ended up having 84% of viewers still watching after 30 seconds, which is the highest I've ever gotten. So as I began my copywriting journey, I realized that people don't actually know what copywriting is. I was actually confused at first. Initially, I thought that copywriting was just writing in general, so I thought it was like articles, blogs, emails, things like that. But those things are actually just content writing, not copywriting. This is the common misconception hook in action, which takes us to hook number 7. And here's an example. As Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. So quoting someone famous can immediately give authority to your statement. I don't use this much, but I've seen it done a couple times. Many creators would just play a clip from another video at the start of their video. This is the power of the quotation hook. Now on to hook number 8, and I actually used this one in my previous video. Let's play a game. Here are two videos side by side, and I want you to pay close attention. Which one of these will result in a higher watch percentage? That's what we call the gamified hook, and it turns the viewing experience into an active challenge. You're not just watching, you're participating, and participation means you're more invested in the outcome. So with these 8 hooks, you should be well equipped to hook your viewers into watching the rest of your video. But even with epic hooks, if the rest of your script is boring, then it won't matter. So check out this video to learn how you can keep your viewers watching throughout the entire video.